Let's see if I got a notification. I did. Okay, great. Where's my camera? There's my camera. Okay. Hello and welcome to Kelly's Wordy Reactions. I am Kelly and I want to thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, let's see. All right, we're going to get into the first thing that I want to look at tonight is the call where Dre gets into he drills down on Nesto about Shirley. So I just want to make sure. Okay, that's how it shows up. Okay, so yeah, so I just want to go ahead and get into this call. So so let's see. Let's go on over here to it. Because it was quite funny. So the first thing that I was thinking about when I was listening to this call is, wow. Now I haven't had a chance to like compare, but at one point, Dre told us that he did not listen when Nesto was on the phone with Shirley, and he was like, "Oh no, I didn't listen. I just put the phone right down," right? So he absolutely like lies, I guess, and tells Nesto that he didn't listen. So in this call, he's like, "No, how you gonna tell Shirley?" And just completely lights into him. So I wish I knew right off the bat the timeline between the time that he told Nesto he heard the call and within this call, and then when he told Dion and Nesto he didn't listen, he just put the phone down. So I am not sure. So we're just gonna go ahead and start listening to it. Let me see here. Okay, there we go. All right.
Take a listen.
Yes.
Let me go back a bit.
You're doing too much.
I didn't realize it was already
contains one short call between Ernesto and his friend Dre. This call was recently discovered after Dre's call with Shirley when Ernesto gave her an ultimatum.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
Okay, Counselor, Mr. Counselor, sir. You was right. Hello?
I was right about what?
You was right. You was right. They just were bluffing like a motherfucker. Bluffing. Yeah, you was right. But am I wrong?
Yes.
Tell me why I'm wrong.
You're doing too much.
Hey, good evening.
You're doing too much. You acting like a little boy right now.
Oh, what?
You're acting like. You ask me a question, I'm going to give you an answer.
Okay, give me an answer. Give me an answer.
You're acting like a little boy right now. You're acting like a little child.
Okay.
And you because you're not hearing what you want to hear. You're trying to force her to give you an answer. She's already said, I didn't say that. I didn't say I was not leaving you. I didn't say I didn't ask for no divorce. She said, all I can do right now, we need to talk when you get out. You ain't getting that. She said that.
Okay,
but she,
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Dre makes me feel like somebody's reprimanding me. Um, he didn't get to the part yet. I thought he was getting to the part to where Nesto says, "Oh, so you were listening," but okay. Let me keep going for a second.
Uh-uh. So you're gonna have to be patient. You don't have no power right now. I just told you that.
Okay, but here's the problem.
That gangster stuff and that cussing and I'm a man and all of that, that's not working in Cobb County right now. It's not working. It's not working. It might work on them other little girls that you deal with. It's not working. You're not hearing her. You're not hearing her. She said she don't want that to be a part of her life.
Okay, I'll stop there.
When you get out, you're gonna have to handle your business. I said that earlier. That's what she's gonna be looking for. If you're gonna be with us, you gonna.
Ooh, my God, I got to just take my own breath for a second. Whew, this is overwhelming. Okay, hello, the red lipstick hustler, Lily. Thank you for stopping by. Angelia and also Sydney. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. If anybody was here the other day when what was that yesterday when they first put out the first visitation, the video visitation, and I was here and I was like, oh my gosh, let me go live so I can listen to this. And it was raining and my internet was just awful. And then I tried to like hurry up and hardwire it in, and just nothing I was trying was working. So I do apologize. I really wanted to listen to that and react, but my internet was like, "Girl, no, we're not doing that today." So anyway, let's see. Yes, Dre did. He got into that behind bad. Oh my goodness. So let me um let me go back real quick. Oh, this is just so severe. He won't even let him have a word in edgewise. But you know what? This is no better for him, because all the time that he spends hustling other people, you know, fast talking other people, manipulating other people. And it's like Dre is like, not me and not today. Not today. You done ran into the wrong one today, because I'm a man like you. I know you real good. I know how you do other people. I see how you do all these women. And like he said, all these other girls that you mess with. Now, this type of thing is this disappointing to me. It's really disappointing to me how this past men give other men to just run ramshot over like they're a real woman with all these other women. And it's like, it's no big deal. But, it has become a big deal now. And so now Dre is like piping up, saying everything. But obviously, a lot of time has gone by, a lot of situations have gone by, and he's never felt compelled to be like, man, you shouldn't even be doing none of that. It doesn't seem like he's ever checked him on anything before. And I think that's why Nesto thinks he's kind of like a mark, like a lot of other people that he runs into. And so it's like, you know, Nesto was thinking like, no, 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 no. If I can just get my words out, if I can just get these words out, if he'll just let me get a word in edgewise, I can get him back together. And Dre is like, no, you're not even gonna talk. You're not gonna get me together. I'm not one of them. I ain't one of those girls. You're not fixing to handle me. I'm fixing to tell you everything that I want to say. And it just is what it is today. Oh my gosh. I think Nesto could actually like hang up at this point, but he knows he's got to at least stay on this phone call and try. But oh my goodness, this is going south real quick. Let's see. Okay. All right. I know it's a lot. Bella Zanegra says it's a lot going on. I hope I'm not messing up your name. But yeah, it is a lot. Okay, let's get back into it. My goodness.
That's why I lose her.
Well, here's the thing. In my mind, that's already gone.
And that's not what she said.
I know, but here's the thing. I'm sure my mind is.
You in jail. That's not what she's saying. She's talking perfectly clear. She says she's stressed. She got a lot going on. And you forcing her to try to give her an answer that what you want right now. And she said, don't give her no ultimatum. And I got that. But if I'm in a wheelchair and you're going to cut the life support off, that means that I'm done. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Amen.
Okay, I'm going to let you talk then. I'm going to see what I got to say.
I said, wait, what the fuck is he talking about? That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Okay, so let me.
She said she told you
Dre
when
was
Dion
taking
called,
notes.
he happened to call. She didn't go through a third party. She didn't have the money on the phone. So when she happened to call, he asked her the question. She gave him an answer. Okay. You making it seem like that she's going out in the streets telling everybody she finna leave you. She said she didn't say that.
Okay, but listen, Dre, listen.
I've been listening.
But you ain't listening. Okay, I heard you.
You need to sit down and chill. There's nothing you can do right now. Nothing.
I got that part, but listen.
You can't even parole to her house unless if she don't want you to. If she says no, he's not coming here, you have to get another address.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to.
I'll hear this tone. Like, I haven't heard a tone like this talking to me in a man's voice. It was an uncle when I was like 15. And in a woman's tone, it was my mother. Like, this is like a parent. This is like right before you getting ready to get beat. Like, this man is really upset with him. And wow, this is sobering. It's really sobering. I'm pretty sure he feels about 2 inches tall. Oh my God, let's get over here. Dre is sick of him. Yeah, Dre is sick of him. And I'm just thinking Dre is like, is this what you'll be doing? You know, because it's one thing for somebody to be your friend and dealing with you on a level like y'all are friends. And then it's another thing to see somebody in their relationship. So he probably really just had no clue how he was going about his business inside of his marriage. Like, I think he's so upset too, because it was like, you know how sometimes people think like you could do something wrong, but it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And I don't know, it's arguments to be said for that on both sides, but I'm just thinking Dre is maybe more so of the, okay, I might do something that's not completely right, but you know, I know how to do things. I know how to make everything right over here. So if I slip off over there and, you know, fall or backslide or whatever, I can, you know, I'm good over here. Like I taking care of business. You know, I can give a good apology, maybe spend some decent money, and you know, keep everything okay, even if I get caught. But I think the way Nesto operates is like, nah, bro, you're not doing nothing right. Like, do you know where you are? You in the county, you got 100 charges. You know, he might as well. He's got probably, I don't know if you think about each count, he's probably got well into 20 counts or more, you know, each little count that he has. And you trying to make somebody do something, and it's just, I'm thinking it's just completely outside of the way that Dre operates as a man. So I think that's where this tone is coming from, because Dre is talking to him like, I'm your daddy and you getting ready to get your head knocked knocked somewhere. I don't know if it's off, I don't know if it's into, but some type of head knocking. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
She didn't say that. If you keep it, you probably will force her not to dance. I don't want to deal with that.
Okay, well,
It's too much pressure.
Okay, they already said that. So if you are,
Now, did she say that you can't? Did she say that you can't come stay here?
listen to me, Trey. Okay, I heard that part.
No, she didn't say that.
No, she didn't say that, but this is what I'm trying to get.
So when those folks say it's time for you to go, or we finna release you, where you going? When you call and say, "Can I come there?" That's when you get your answer. If not, you're going to go to Plan B, Nesto.
I ain't finna wait that long. I ain't finna wait that long. I ain't finna wait.
Dre getting louder and Nesto's getting lower.
Okay, well, you go ahead and get it in order or go to Plan B, but always trying to call her and make her say that today she's frustrated.
Okay, let me explain something to you.
What you gonna say?
Because you got your point, but you ain't listening to what I'm saying.
I heard everything that woman done said from the first phone call to the non-phone call. You sitting there saying, I need to make up. You go ahead on behalf. It sounds like you might be a little hurt by her decision that she don't make. Are you hurt?
No.
Are you say you ain't never loved her, no way.
No, this ain't the deal.
Because you keep talking about, well, you just go ahead and be happy. I want you to be happy. And all I want to do is,
When did Nesto tell Dre he never loved his wife? Oh my gosh. Did anybody ever hear a call where I don't think we've heard a call like that. That must have been at some other time of them just talking, because I've never heard a call where he said, I never loved her anyway, or anything like that. But this was very pronounced and like matter of fact. So that's pretty sad. Matter of fact, I gotta run that back. That's sick, sad, and disgusting. Like, if you don't love your wife, can I get you to at least don't tell nobody? I'm gonna sit up there and tell somebody else I never loved her anyway. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go.
You ain't never loved her, no way.
No, this ain't the deal.
Because you keep talking about, well, you just go ahead and all I want to do is, it's all look jealous.
You know, I had to hear this shit for 9 years. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? You don't love me. Do you know how much time?
You chose to marry her.
I ain't got no problem with listening to what I'm trying.
You chose to go down that route.
Okay, so basically you said, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you chose to go. You chose her to be your wife.
Listen, I ain't got no problem. What I'm trying to say is this here.
You sit your ass down somewhere.
Okay, now, okay, this.
Oh my gosh. This is next to that other phone call where Dre was getting him together, and then Shirley and this conversation they're talking about now where Shirley wouldn't give him no answer. This is top tier right here. Oh my gosh. And I just think he completely he deserves some hands, but not gonna go there. Yeah, never loved Shirley. Isn't that a mess? And then you fix your mouth to tell. That is so embarrassing. Oh my God. Let's just have like 3 seconds of silence for Shirley. That is so embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Because a lot of times when we're listening to these calls and now looking at the video and stuff, I don't necessarily think right at that moment that Shirley is she's either gonna look at this or listen to it, or somebody else is gonna bring her the details, because how can you not? It's just out here. So this is just awful, 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 awful. But oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I'm reading y'all's comments. Yeah, this is just awful. And it makes me think about something too. I was talking to somebody today, and I remember it brought back to my remembrance something that I thought about, and I think I put it in a video when this first came out, how as women especially, um, we really need to have our standards and we really need to stick to them. Like we especially, I don't know what men need to do or whatever. I don't know what. I can't speak for them. I can't speak for their woes and how they get caught up, and I don't know. I don't know what they need to do. But as women, like we really need to have our standards and we really need to stick to them, because this is like the grossest example, maybe. I mean, I'm sure there's worse. Of course, people lose life and all that type of stuff dealing with somebody that they should never be dealing with. But this is a very gross, this is a spectacle, right? Of like why you should not be with somebody that you really, really shouldn't be with. Like all signs point to no. This man was like nowhere near her level. He can't really even like get a sentence out correctly. And she is like, her speech game is on 100. That's, she gets paid for that. And I'm sure she has a high level of education, um, or at least higher than his. I really don't know where she is education wise, but I'm sure it's higher than his level. Um, I mean, just in every area, just because he seemed to have businesses or whatever, I don't think. And then she couldn't have had him like background checked and stuff like that. I know she knew about his background when they went ahead and started getting together. However far that went, we don't know legally, but we know that she knew because she said she knew about his background. But I guess that's my point. Like, at whatever point you found out that this man had done all of the things that he had done, I don't care if he said he didn't really do them, he was wrongfully accused, or whatever he said. And with all the other pieces together, he wasn't really like on your same level, like at least on your same level, Shirley. Shirley is, she's up there. She's years and years and years in her field, very successful in what she does. Um, and no type of criminal history, and a child, grandchildren. I don't know if she had grandchildren at the time, but it's just like you can't afford to just sort of say, oh, well, I like you. You're good enough. Like, you can't even afford to do that because it's way too much at stake. And so it's like, because she either didn't have a good standard, I think she probably did, but she did not, when it was time for like the rubber to meet the road, she did not stand by her standards. Or maybe she just really didn't have them, but she should have. Um, I think, like, at least where you are, and as far as I'm concerned, like with women, they need to be like a little bit higher, because you need, who said this? People, you need to know that the person has things to lose. And, you really, I don't know. I don't know. I think she could have avoided a lot of this had she said, okay, this is my standards for myself. And I don't care I don't care how much he smiles, laughs, seems like he's got a good personality. It's pretty decent looking, looks nice in a tux. I don't care, like, whatever she was looking at, like the real line, he did not come up to it. I know he didn't. I know he couldn't have. And, this is just a gross representation of like the fallout. It's really bad. Thank you. Thank you, the red lipstick hustler, Lily. Okay, here we go. Ooh, this is painful.
Difference between the first call and the second call. First, she said,
Oh my God, man!
but listen what I got to say. Can you listen, sir? Can I?
You need to make some goddamn sense.
Hey, well, if you let me tell you, then it don't make sense to you. Okay, I usually get a clear answer. I got that. Now the clear answer, where I had to go, I heard. The way I had to go, I heard. She say, "I'm tired." To me, when you tell me you tired, you down with all of that shit. Okay, cause all of it come with it, Jay. You know what I'm saying? All this come together. It ain't no just one, because you can pick what you want to do, pick and choose what you want to deal with. It's all come together, Dre. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit out here and get out on bond and then revoke my shit because some shit I said, dealing with her crazy for. I ain't taking no risks like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, stop asking her what you gonna do then. Just go ahead on to another female and get another address in. Don't even call her no more then. If that's how you feel.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Let me hear what he said when he got his chance to speak. Okay, you waiting on a chance to say your say, Nesto. Let me just roll it back to about right here. Okay, what did you say again?
You know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm not going to sit out here and get out on bond and then revoke my shit because some shit I said, dealing with her crazy for. I ain't taking no risks like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, stop asking her what you gonna do then. Just go ahead on to another female and get another address in. Don't even call her no more then. If that's how
make
you
up
feel.
your own mind.
Okay. Yeah. Well, if you're a gangster, let me tell you what gangsters do. Okay. If you're not sincere, if you're not secure that your wife gonna be there for you when they decide to release you, or she might tell them and put you back in jail, then you need to go to Plan B.
Okay.
And stop asking her what she's gonna do.
Okay.
No, I didn't hear her say that. So, and then when you get out, then you go down and sit down and have the conversation that she want to grant you with, that we need to talk. And that conversation going to be about all the shit y'all been dealing with for the last 8 years. That's what it's going to be about. If you don't already know, the conversation going to be about. What you going to do, this is right, because she said it's about you for the last 8 years. You hear her when she said that, right? It's been about you for the last 8 years.
Okay.
So basically, she said it ain't been about her.
And when she said that, the only thing that he could come up with is, well, okay, if it's been about me for the last 8 years, then let it keep on being about me, and go on and tell me what you gonna do. Like, this man drilled down on this woman, and you know what? I was just really happy that Shirley wasn't as naive to his like trickery as I probably would have thought. I thought she would have just said, okay, well, I'm just going to do this, because he asked her so many different times. He kept trying to trick her into giving an answer. But she was, she knew what he was doing, and she just wouldn't give him one. But yeah, I mean, it was just, to me, it was very brutal. And I'm glad that Dre is doing him like this, because the way he did her, and then I know that you can't really just keep factoring in Shirley's age, because she picked him and he picked her. So it's really not fair to keep on saying, but she's, the age, she's at this age, and it was really cruel of him to do that to her at her age. So, I mean, she handled it. So you don't really have to necessarily factor in her age, because she did kind of handle the situation. But yet and still, to me, it's a small percentage of me that feels like not only is just this is I don't know, mentally and somewhat emotionally abusive, it does kind of make it a little bit worse that she is 69, and you will be, taking her through all these mental, gymnastics, twists and turns, and she's got to resist you all these different kind of ways just to get her point across, or to hold her ground. And he's really sickening, because it's like, for him, all this is like some type of game. Can I win? Okay, can I win this way? Okay, no, that didn't work. Can I win that way? She has every right to feel tired. She does. Like, I just really wish that she would like do a tell-all I really wish she would. I feel like she kind of owes it to herself to say her own side because it's so much speculation. Like, how did you get so broke, Shirley? How did you keep getting these evictions? Like, were you letting him take care of the bills? After you got evicted the first time, did you let him keep on taking care of the bills? Um, did you really not have the money somehow, like with this huge salary? I know she has her own bills. I think she got to pay back taxes and, but just, I don't know. Like, Shirley, can you make this make sense to us? Like, it's none of our business. I know it's none of our business, but it just would be so nice for Shirley to come along and just make this make sense. Because it's still so many holes. Like, how was you this down bad like this? Oh my gosh. Okay. And yeah, he sure did say that. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. Let me get back to their call. Woo.
Well, first of all, then I got my head split, my eyes poked out. But man, I've been through. You done heard all the conversation now. Come on now. How it's gonna be about me? Everything about me. That's some bullshit. But I didn't want to because I could have. But she's so fucking sensitive. So I don't even take it to her like that.
You chose to marry her. That's your wife. Don't call her sensitive now. You know what you were dealing with when you walked down the aisle with her.
Oh, but listen, I ain't got no problem with it. I want her to fix her mind what she's saying. When you tell somebody you're tired of all of that, first conversation, I'm just tired of everything.
You
don't.
You want her to fix her mouth? Like, sir, can I get you to go back to elementary school? How you gonna say I want her to fix her mouth? I don't care if Shirley didn't make sense another day in her life. I feel like she done put up with his ignoramusness for so long that he ought to give her a pass for the whole rest of her life. She shouldn't have to say nothing that ever makes sense because I'm sure none of his stuff, she got to piece together what he means every time he opens his mouth. And now he want her to make sense. I need water. And this is only a 10-minute call. Woo! Yeah, this is just the type of ignorant stuff he says. When Dre does let him get a word out edgewise, he still can't come up with anything that makes sense to say. Like, where are you? What do you mean? Where are you coming from? Like, you have no point. He should have just said, you know what, man? I know she's right. I'm just, it's me. I'm tripping. I need it. I just really want to know. I feel like I'm close to being able to get out. I'm just tripping. I know I shouldn't have did that. Can you call her back for me and tell her I'm sorry? Like, anytime it's the decent thing to say, and I know y'all probably noticed this too, but anytime he could say like the decent thing, like Shirley will be saying, oh, I don't know. I'm just trying to, hold on. I'm just praying. I'm just doing all I can. He never chimes in and says, you know what, babe, I'm so sorry. I just, I can't even imagine what you're going through. I can't even imagine how you feel. I promise I'm going to make all this up to you as soon as I can. Like, he never offers any comfort. Like, this man don't have no comfort in him to offer. He just I don't know, goes on to the next subject, or he just swerves to something else. He never can be comforting. And right now, all he needs to do is just accept responsibility. He could still get a man an excuse. Like, well, I'm anxious. I got anxiety. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I know I shouldn't have said all that. Can you apologize to her for me? I won't call her, but can you? He never can just be decent. Like, he don't have a decent bone in his body. And I don't know. His horns are showing. But let's get back into it.
Okay. Well, granted, what Okay, what can you do it now?
You have 1 minute remaining.
I'm gonna have to put some more money on that phone because I ain't got but $1 left.
No,
I'm gonna put some more money on it. What you mean you got it? How you mean you got it?
I got my answer.
Yes,
I
Denise.
got my answer. All good. I'm straight. I just
That
want to
is
get
so
clarification.
true.
I got my clarification. I'm good.
Yeah, I got $1 left. You can't call no. You need to sit down somewhere. You really do. You have your time when you get out. All that raw gangster shit, you're gonna push your way.
Mm.
And what's gonna happen is, I told you, girl. I be trying to tell you. Now you see that you don't need that in your favor.
Okay, you're right.
Take it from someone that was hard-headed when their friend was trying to talk to him. Take it from someone that
All
don't
right,
think on this
Dre.
shit.
Dre had the hard
When I
head.
was told to sit your ass down somewhere, Dre, no, I'm gonna do what I want to goddamn do.
Okay, all right. You sure right.
And all kind of goddamn trouble and shit. Spending all kind of money to stay on.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so you don't miss the next one.
What a mess. What a mess. So there probably won't be a part 2 to this call because what did Nesto say? No, that's okay. I got my answer. He said, that's okay. I got my answer. I don't need to call back. It was probably all he could do to just sit there for that and go ahead and take that. And I'm sure he's only doing that because let's see, this call was in June. So I don't know if he still thinks that Dre is going to be willing to put his house up. I think so. I think at this point, he's still thinking that Dre would be willing to put his house up as like collateral if he gets a bond on every count or charge or however it goes, and then he needs like a large amount of money. Because on one of those video visits, he was explaining to Sonya that Dre, they never did say Dre, but we know it's Dre. He was explaining to Sonya that he can put the house up without having to have any money. So the house is the money basically, and if he doesn't show up to court, then they can put a lien on the house and basically make him either come with the money or they get his house. So yeah, that's that on that. But yeah, I'm happy. This is probably the closest thing to anybody being able to really check him about his behavior that we're gonna get. I don't know that Shirley will ever go in on him to this extent. She probably knows, like, I'm not gonna be running up my blood pressure and possibly having a heart attack trying to talk to him crazy. So that's probably the best we'll get for him getting told. But all right, well, I guess I'm gonna get out of this live stream and look at the look to see is so many video visits because phone calls from prison put up, what was it, 5 yesterday, like all back to back, and then so it was 5, and was it 2 today? So then there's already 7 of them. So I don't know, maybe I might try to just do like a little recap on the first set or the first day, and then come back in to do a live stream on the other couple. It's like I was saying before on another one. I've only done a couple of live streams, but it's just so much better than having to edit being off live stream. You do everything and then you find like, oh, I need to take this out. Oh, I need to add this in. I need to add in some pictures. And then it's very time consuming. So thank you. The Red Lipstick Hustler, Lily. I love that name. okay, and thank you everybody that joined in. I will get whatever my next one is together, and then I'll be back. And I also want to figure out how to do how to let some of you all come up. But I'll get that figured out, and then maybe on the next one, y'all can come up and talk, because I really would like to hear some other people's opinions about this. It helps to get it all figured out. And today, well, I have a video for that, but yeah, I was doing a video, or doing, filming for a video, because I had something that I wanted to say, and I think I was in the car, and then I came in, then I was getting ready to eat. And so I was like, yeah, let me just go ahead and film this real quick before I forget what I'm about to say. And something came to me about Ernest. And I was like, you know what? I don't know if this is true, but this feels like what's going on with him. So anyway, I made a little video. So I'm gonna post that up. So anyway, thank you all so much for joining this live stream. And I will, it's not too late. I'll probably be back today. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.